Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Nice cold day here. Hopefully we're going to get this lid on the top of this structure here, our secondary digester. There's a lot of water in the bottom here from all the rain we've had. It's actually coming up above the steps there on the ladder at the bottom end, so it's probably half a metre, maybe a metre deep in the bottom. So we've got to get the pump on and going, which is what the lads are bringing out over there. So yeah, here we go guys. Hopefully this week will be a goodie. Guys, so we've got a hive of activity here this morning with the guys doing the ropes, getting ready for the crane lift today. So we're going to see how this all goes. Okay guys, so all the ropes are out over the bag, and they've sort of done all the little bits and pieces. They've rolled out the bag, put the magic eye on top of that, put the lifting hooks on, etc. I've picked up a bosun's chair for them, but unfortunately the crane, which I had poked in today, is stuck on another job, so which is a bit annoying. So we're just I'll just skip past him. So yeah, they were waiting for spare parts to come in. They haven't come or something, usual story. So we're not going to be doing the lift today. Fortunately, we got nice weather for the next few days, so it won't be too bad, we hope. But it's just classic. You get everybody lined up, ready to go, and the cogs just don't mesh together, mainly because of sort of deliveries don't come in time and everything like that. So it's you do feel for these guys building something like HS2. The complexity of that and the time management of it must be horrendous. But I still think that job is probably badly run. But anyway, there we are. So lads are going back. 8 AM start tomorrow. We'll have another go. I love to see this, guys. We've got lots of plumes of gas being burnt, condensation coming out there. Means the plant's working well. Okay guys, that's my shooting with Kurt from Biogas Products. We got a pretty strong wind today. It wasn't like that yesterday. It's a beautiful day, and it would have been a perfect lift, but yeah, you know, we are flags winding, so we're going to see if this crane can operate. He said he'd be here now, so they're not, but we'll just have to take a look and see. Maybe we might get a little bit of fortune and wind drops. Maybe we're saved. I don't know, maybe last night would have been a bit too wet or something. But there we go. See how we get on today. Okay, here she comes. Let's have a look and see. She looks a big bit of kit there, boys. Okay, she's got to come across the weighbridge, and we'll set her up just beyond there. There's a nice bit of hard standing that we can get the lift on. I'll see if I can weigh her in and see what she's looking like. Oh, she's gone off. Over 50 tons. I don't know how much she weighs, but she's more than 50 tons. Quite a beast, even the small one. So here we are, we're going to lift from this point here, put it over the bag. So let's see how they get on. So there we are. She's a big old bit of kit. Just got to find out what the wind speed is now.
So I think he's going to have to go up 26 metres.
It's got to be up 26 metres.
Well, the bag's 26 metres wide.
Yeah.
He's got to come all the way up to get
and
it
then
to drop
go
out,
down. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. She still can go up another couple of sections, can't she?
Oh, she'll go for a lot more than that, yeah.
She's a massive beast, isn't she?
Oh man,
God,
that's a baby compared to some.
Going out another section. Whoa. Hey guys, so the wind speed is actually 18 miles per hour up there, which is obviously 9 meters per second. The job has been quoted at 7 meters per second, so I think we're off for another day. Hurrah! I don't quite know what happens because the crane's turned up, he's pushed out, so I suppose I'll probably be saying to me, if you want him back, you have to pay for another day, which is going to be a bit gutting, as we were ready for them yesterday and they cancelled on us. So I don't know what happens in that sort of scenario, you know, because the other job didn't get their bits in, and obviously, as I said, and then so like, how's that my fault? But I suppose it will be. Anyway, we'll give it an hour, see if the wind dies down, which it isn't forecast to do. So it'll probably be rolling, I don't know when it'll be rolling back to, but yeah, looking at next week, it's all bad weather. Maybe tomorrow might get a break, but the weather last night was definitely saying it was okay today. I mean, it was almost shirt sleeves yesterday. It was so mild, but there we are, such is life. Okay guys, so that's it, crane's off. It's 10 o'clock, too windy. Another day when I've got guys on site ready to go and it doesn't happen. And then I said, can you do tomorrow? Oh, we're fully booked. Unbelievable, because one delivery didn't come and they pushed me back rather than say, oh, we'll come to you because this guy's fucked up. I have to wear someone else's fuck up. Sometimes you just feel like giving up. Okay guys, so I'm just here. It's Thursday and down at the bag. I made a call yesterday evening that, looking at the weather forecast, that we were going to be gusting up to 30 miles per hour, which is 15 meters per second, which is a strong wind. I just thought, well, that's not going to work for us at all. It was saying the base is about 15 miles an hour, which obviously is about 7 meters per second. Now, if you look at that canopy structure, it's not moving at all today. The flag is completely limp, it's sort of twisted up. And they're saying the weather was saying that it was going to be, yeah, as I said, 15 meters per second. It's still showing that at the moment, that it's meant to be gusting. The trees aren't even moving up the tops. Yes, the clouds are moving a little bit up. So yesterday we booked based on the weather being clear, and it wasn't. Today we cancelled because we thought there might be some gusts, and there aren't. So relying on the weather forecast, you may as well flip a coin. Guys, so it's Friday now, very still day, so probably couldn't get much better for a lift, but it is the weekend tomorrow, so that's a bit of a problem because they're not going to get much of their work done. We've got a crane in now, it's a bit smaller than the other one. Hope it will extend out over the bag, give us enough of a lift, because it's actually quite a long way out from where he's standing all the way across to the middle of the bag, but we'll see. Sort of in God's hands today, really, in that tomorrow's not looking very good because there's a lot of rain coming in, which is not what we wanted, because the bag is going to sag in the middle and there's this magic eye that looks down to tell you what the level is in the second digester. So if that gets full of water, that'll damage that. That is about 1,500 quid. So I just don't really know what to do now, but yeah. The trouble is, next week a lot of people are on ill there, then the week after you're into December and it's kind of holiday, so you're looking at January now to do the job. In some ways you sort of wonder if that might be best. We've fiddled and faffed about so long, that you think to yourself, well, so we're now at that stage where what to do, really. Weather's all turned against us after the lovely summer, and yeah, so there we are. We'll see what happens today. See if God will direct us on which way he wants his bag in or not. were a bit worried when that came that it might not be long enough, but in fairness, it's a hell of an extension out there, and that bit on the top where the bend is, it'll extend further as well. So yeah, quite an impressive bit of kit. There we are, massive Casper the Ghost. Okay guys, another little problem that as they're trying to pull this out, the height of the bag is only 4 meters, so it's not actually that high. As they're pulling it out, obviously to get it across, it's snagging on the ropes through here and it's getting caught. So we're gonna have to kind of come with the telehandler and bucket and pull it from one end, but you can't really pull with the telehandler because you don't know how much pressure you're putting on it, and it can rip very easily. So yeah, we're trying to pull it out at the moment with clamps on the edge of the bag, but it's just very hard. It only weighs 600 kilograms, that, but as it's up and you're trying to pull, your angle of attack is all wrong, if that makes sense, and it's snagging on the rope. So yeah, another little problem. Effie. So we are putting another couple of bolts in around the back. We couldn't get out with the telehandler cage because as the bag, the ground there dips away and then rises, and so we couldn't lower the cage enough. So what we're doing is slowly putting bolts around and trying to pull everyone out, pull the bag out. I've got people up from our wood yard who are going to help, and so yeah, we'll just try and pull it out gradually, bit by bit, I think now. Well, we're doing a bit of tug of war.
Are you the anchor? Do you want to a bit? Don't just drop it down, just touch foot. Wait. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Down a bit more, please, bud. Okay. Yep. Have it done, bud. over here we can pull fire. Still fire. Got nearly a metre over 400 men over here to get over there. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Pull. And out.
Bit short. Not far. If you get down in the bottom, you might be a bit closer to it. Or use the rope to chuck the rope, I don't know. Hard to know, isn't it? Okay, come on. Just wants to get the cord over, don't you? Get on that hook, you'll be alright. We're just a bit too far.
You've got too much tension on it, you ain't going to get them off.
So we need to go out further, do we?
Yeah, you could right, so you ain't going to get them, you're going to release the mast, I think.
Okay guys, we've just managed to get them back on the chain. So there she goes, up. Just managed to get it with our homemade man cage. So we're going to pull them back in, get the bosun's chair on, the way we go.
One of those 40 metres up on top of the bag.
Did you?
Yeah.
Bit scary.
Change the level, so they didn't want to drop the bag, so I had to go up on a crane,
Yeah.
massive crane, up, and then hanging it, clamp all the spring, the spring load on top of that, clamp
Yeah.
all the spring up,
Yeah.
change the centre, and then come all the way down the back, put the new cable. I've got photos of me doing it somewhere. You alright there, Kaya?
Yeah.
Don't tip forward, you'll be out. You'll be doing the swan dive.
Okay guys, so the bag is now out and we've got some bolts securing it in place on the metal ring there, which is just there. They put two on each end of these small sections of metal rings. That will hold it in place. The wind won't be able to get underneath it, and pull it up. So I'll just show you, just there, they got a bolt there and a bolt there. They've obviously got a fair number of bolts to do. They'll be back Monday just to drill all the way around and put all the bolts in. The next stage is then to lift it all up again, put rubbers underneath, put sealant in between the two bags, and bolt it all down again. Each of these has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 on each section of bolts that need to be ringed down. So goodness, I mean, they must have 300 or 400 bolts they've got to bolt in. The next stage on from there is then to cut all the fixtures in. So we've got the pressure relief valve, slurry in, slurry out, gas out, wiring up the magic eye, wiring up the temperature probe, making sure the pressure switch is still working over there. Hasn't been used for a bit. It is on the screen wired up, but so there's quite a few bits and pieces there to do. And slapping in the window, and they've got to do the gas bubbling over there. We've then got to take a pipe from this tank and put it in here, and put a heat exchanger in there as well. That can be done at a later stage. So there's still quite a lot of work to do. In the middle there's a magic eye. Now that's water resistant but not waterproof. Over the weekend we've got some water coming, so that's going to flood into the middle. So I've got a little hose here all sort of connected up with a roll of hose, and that hopefully will pump the water off that sits in the middle there. Well, that's my theory at least, because we've got about 5 or 10 mil coming in tomorrow. So I'm going to go out again in the bosun's chair and the telehandler and just try and see if I can flick out that roll of hose. Guys, so we've got the pump out. You can just see the cable going out to the middle there. And he's going to wake up before, come down and check it. We can suck it all out with this pump that we've got down here. And hopefully that will keep the water off the magic eye, because it would be a shame to lose that. Because otherwise I've got no way of reading the level, and I'd have to get the crane back in again to change it over. But if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. It's going to take a good week, we reckon, to put the rest of the bolts down and do all the work that needs to be done, possibly even longer. So it's just one of these sort of occupational hazards, I suppose. Normally they put a central post in these, which they told me about today, that would have been a good idea. So I'll be like, okay, I can't do much there, but yeah, we'll see how we go over the weekend. Okay guys, so Monday morning here, or Monday afternoon I say. Guys have been back. They've just been drilling the holes for the bolt ring going around here. We have had a real job with that bag over the weekend. The amount of rain we had, what a bastard. It was hard work trying to keep the rain off there, because you're getting so much rain in there. I was frightened it was going to rip out this and pull itself in there, or worse, you can see these holes in here, and they're basically happening because of the crisscrossing of the ropes. It would actually have been slightly easier if we hadn't had the ropes in, and then we could have just put the pump right into the centre, and it would have sucked out any water that came in there. But because there are little pockets forming, we're having to move the pump around to try and take the water out. And just that sheer quantity, I don't know if anyone else had a lot of water this weekend. We had a hell of a lot. Friday was a nice day again, but we all got messed about by that crane not arriving on Tuesday, backing me off. Wednesday, bad weather, but then put pressure on me Thursday to try and say, you're going to have to be certain about using this crane. So I panicked and I let them come Friday. That was my mistake. Should have pushed hard. I should have pushed hard on Tuesday and said, no, don't bump us down. You bump your other client down who's messed us about. I'm not going to take the shit for this one. But anyway, what's done is done. We're trying to fight at the moment. I've got a little blur on over there, and I'm just trying to see if I can get this slightly inflated to push out some of that water. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you did stay to the end, it's quite a long one this week, and apologies for all the whining and moaning I did. I really did feel under the cosh trying to get this all pulled together. This project really has been a long saga since it blew up 15 months ago, and yeah, it just put a lot of pressure on me. But things are looking a lot better. I think I can see light in the end of the tunnel now, and so thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It helps me produce more content for you. So yeah, keep watching and we'll see you next time.